Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast in a game between Acer Elfi versus Imba Strelok here on Tall Dream Altar. First things first, quick thing to check, this is the most likely the Blizzard variation of the map. However, there is a low ground entrance as well. So this is the version that you guys are pretty familiar with. I believe this was taken from Shenzhou, China, or I'm not 100% sure actually which Chinese tournament this was a part of. I can't read Chinese. I guess I could ask my wife to do it for me. But yes, you are going to be watching a Terran versus Protoss here on Tall Dream Altar. Elfi spawning as the red Protoss player here at the 7 or 8 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Imba Strelok as the red Terran player here at the 10 o'clock position. Protoss versus Terran, and normally Tall Dream Altar is a very macro-intensive map. We'll see what strategy is executed by these players. A lot of the times you can try to throw in some variations and try to play a little bit more rush tactic based if you know your opponent. Maybe trying to go for a fast expansion of some sort, a gasless opening, and they may not have enough units to really defend against it. Strelok now opening up with a barracks over here on the front door. It looks like the probe is going to get some damage onto this SCV. SCV, however, does move away, and now the probe trying to get even more damage. I believe the probe, as long as the SCV is a little bit smart and tries to change its location, comes off the barracks in order to do a little bit of repairing, and now a new SCV coming in from Strelok. Meanwhile, this probe is going to be able to come back around and now continue his harassment, but the harassment's not going to be all that effective as the SCV does have full hit points, and now in comes this probe. The probe now most likely will be looking for that lower hit point SCV, as the probe now coming back around. Is he going to find them in time as a new SCV comes in once more? Yes, this probe, very, very annoying harassment, but it does look like Strelok will be opening with a 13 gas. And now the SCV trying to come back in, deal more damage as the probe now down to 7 hit points, and now a Marine is currently being trained. That probe most likely just going to sit there for a little while. Meanwhile, Elfi is opening up with a faster cybernetics core. The cybernetics core was started before this pylon. A very telltale sign that you are going to see perhaps a little bit more of a rush opening coming in from Elfi. He does have his assimilator currently harvesting gas as well. The gateway not training up a zealot just quite yet, and the SCVs have not done any scouting. So really, Strelok going to have a little bit of a difficult time trying to figure out what his opponent is doing, as a probe now going to be entering once again through this front door. There are double Marines here, and the 2 Marines may be able to push back the probe. Yeah, the probe down to 3 hit points, and the probe unable to do anything else. Meanwhile, we are going into a factory now. It looks like we will be going into a barracks, perhaps adding on a tech lab or a reactor. It is going to be Hellions now coming in from Strelok. So Strelok not going to be doing any serious expansioning attempt. I say it is going to be Hellions as there is not a second gas up yet. I guess Strelok could add on a tech lab and try to start training up some siege tanks with Marine support. That is a possibility. But unless he gets that other gas, I don't see that strategy really working out well for him, as he's now also going into a command center. Back over here, we can see that Elfi, telltale signs of a 4-gate. As you can see, now he is sitting on 22 probes and now stopping his probe production. Proxy pylon most likely will be set up in just a moment. There's one proxy pylon there. Stalker on the front door. And I do not think Elfi, or I do not think Strelok's really going to be able to push this back. Marines are now taking a lot of damage. One Marine already getting very low as well. SCV's coming off the mineral line to fight this off. And Elfi has to be happy with what he currently sees, knowing that he can get a lot of damage in very, very easily. Going after some SCVs now. It looks like some Hellions are going to join in on the party and try to get some damage onto Elfi's Stalker. The Stalker is already down to low shields, but a second Stalker does join in as well. You can see that the Stalker is pulling away down to 8 hit points. It looks like it will get destroyed, but the total losses, and this is not a really good battle for the Hellion or for a Hellion or for that Stalker there, as now the Stalker once again going to push forward. Once again, you can see Strelok now desperately trying to get a bunker up. It looks like this one supply depot not going to come up in time, as a new round of Stalkers now coming in, and Strelok is in a world of hurt, as Elfi pushing in with this 4-gate, dealing so much damage. And now 5 Stalkers on the inside of the base. No Marauders to really deal with this. One Marauder. That one Marauder, however, is going to get destroyed, as the SCVs are now trying to win the war by themselves. Stalkers are going to turn around. This Stalker does move a little bit more quickly. A new, fresh round of Zealots now joining in on the fight. A lot of damage already being had. Zealot now trying to come in as well. The Zealots are going to be able to get a lot of damage onto those SCVs. And Strelok losing to a 4-gate here on Tall Dream Altar. Elfi executing that 4-gate very, very well. Getting in that early Stalker. Also a lack of scouting from Strelok, not realizing how far behind he was. Opening up with a barracks and then Hellions. Trying to go for a command center and an orbital command, but really unable to fend off the attack, and there's the GG. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and stay tuned for Game 2 after Game 1 was a really short game between Acer's Elfi and Imba's Strelok.